Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Pirillo, and like many of you, I collected Wax Packs non-sport trading cards when I was a child of the 80s. I didn't get every single one that was out there because money was kind of difficult to come by when I was that age. Now that I'm older, money is still very difficult to come by because I seem to be snapping up everything that I missed in my childhood. So, a few years ago at a toy show, I met someone who resells old trading cards, Wax Packs, and I've been buying from her ever since. She became a Galaxar vendor. I just ran into her again today to pick up a new haul of old stuff, and I wanted to show you my current collection of Wax Packs. Now, I don't really want to start collecting sports Wax Packs trading cards, but non-sports trading cards is what I choose to revel in. So, some of these you may have seen before in earlier hauls, but if anything, I'm just going to provide you an update. Sweet Girl Designs is her handle, and you can find her online. I'll be sure to link you in this description, some way, shape, or form, so that you can find her and get your own Wax Packs if you would like. Let me make sure I got everything I do. This is my haul. This is what I'm going to show you here. We're going to begin with Superman, the movie. Superman. I don't remember if I collected Superman cards. I mean, I did collect some non-sport trading cards, but I don't think I ever really completed a series of non-sport trading cards apart from Garbage Pail Kids. No Garbage Pail Kids in this stack because that has always been a separate collection for me. So, Superman, the movie. Ghostbusters 2, which I liked a fair amount. I now have one Wax Pack of that, and I don't plan on getting two. I don't plan on getting, well, two of each of these. I plan on just keeping these sealed within the Wax Packs, because that's what makes it fun. I actually do have the full series of Snotty Signs stickers. You may have seen that a long time ago as I was showing you my collection, because they were fun. They were kind of like Garbage Pail Kids. And a lot of these Wax Packs, or at least the cards that I liked, happen to be produced by Topps. And I did see this movie, enjoyed the movie, Return to Oz. And I got the one, the pack, not with Dorothy on the front, but with the Scarecrow. Mad stickers and bubble gum, and the gum is still in there. Probably tastes just as good today as it did back in the day, but I'm not going to open any of these. I'm not going to find out. I can't remember if I ever got these though, or Return to Oz. So as I remember, if I picked them up, I'll let you know. I definitely did not get Alien. I wasn't even into Alien. Never really have been into Alien because it's kind of a scary movie to me. It's like it runs right on that cusp, and it's too close to horror for me, if that's not squarely within its jurisdiction of the type of movie or the theme, the genre. 10 movie photo cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick of bubble gum. This likely sold for like 25 cents back in the day. So even though I never really enjoyed the movie, that did not keep me from buying a Wax Pack for my collection. I was never really big into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was kind of beyond my time. In fact, let's see here. I'm checking out to see if I can find the date somewhere. Oh, there we go. Is that 1900? 1990. It must be 90. It's kind of crunched there. But it would have come along when I was substantially older. I did watch them, the cartoons, but I just never got into it. So TMNT is not necessarily my fandom. Suffice it to say, I do have the Wax Pack. And if you see any that I happen to be missing that you know of, that I can get a hold of at a decent rate, let me know, because I've got a few to go through here. The Nintendo Game Pack. Do not recall if I had these. Again, this may have come along when I was a little older. I enjoyed the Nintendo Entertainment System, like many people in my generation, but I may not have flipped for the cards. Wacky Packages. You'd think that I would have collected these. I did not. I thought they were kind of interesting, but I never really latched on to Wacky Packages as much as I did the Garbage Pail Kids. So this is a part of the 3rd series. I don't think I'm going to go back and collect every single Wacky Packages series as I drop this one. But I just wanted to let you know that I do have Series 3 now. Knight Rider, I enjoyed the show. Not the trading cards. I don't remember getting these trading cards when I was younger, but they do have them. Pac-Man. Now, I do remember these. They were like rub-off games. You basically played Pac-Man, and you try to scratch off. I don't think we ever won. I don't think there was a way to win a card, but I do remember getting these. They were fun because it was the scratch-off cards. It was a lot of fun. After Superman came Superman 2, and so, of course, I had to get the Superman 2 cards. I enjoyed Superman 2. That was the one with the Phantom Zone and Zod and everything. I think I enjoyed 3 more than a lot of people did. That was the one with Richard Pryor and the computer thing. Although the last part got really freaky. And, of course, no collection would be complete without Star Trek, the motion picture trading cards, which I did not collect. I should also note that I did not put in this array my Return of the Jedi cards that I still have in wax packs, nor the Empire or Star Wars with Darth Vader on them. But I do happen to have the Star Wars wax packs. Not every one of them, but the ones that I wanted. Just throwing that in there. Dinosaur Attack. I think I had a couple of these, but I didn't go through and collect them all. It was just kind of fun. Wasn't really into dinosaurs, but it was something that you see it there, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Didn't know. It's not a thing. It wasn't a TV show, right? That I know of. It may have even been a comic. And I think this was based on the successful Mars Attacks cards. And I don't remember seeing Mars Attacks in stores, but then I later on backed their crowdfunding project to get the reboot. Back to the Future 2. I did enjoy that movie a great deal. Although I don't remember if I saw Back to the Future 2 in theaters. I saw 1. They're the first one, and then I saw 3. But I don't ever really remember seeing 2 in the theaters. Kind of odd. I do remember seeing this movie in the theater, Coneheads. I enjoyed the movie. Some of the movies that got panned, were loved by me. And there's no gum in this pack. I was feeling around for the gum, but no gum. A lot of these do have gum in them. The Rocketeer. I do remember watching the movie. Didn't really get into it. Probably haven't seen it since the first time I saw it. It was kind of not forgettable for me, but I was never really into the superhero genre. As much as others were. But still, hey, it's a wax pack I didn't have. Harry and the Hendersons. I got all these, by the way, from the same vendor. Harry and the Hendersons. I remember seeing this movie, but renting it on VHS. And our family enjoyed it. Enough that I remember renting this movie a few times over. But never having the cards. Rocky 4. Never saw any Rocky movie in theaters. But, you hear about it. But to my knowledge, I never saw a Rocky movie in the theaters. At least I can't remember seeing one in theaters. Tiny Toons. I do remember watching these. I enjoyed them. This was what I would watch, or I would watch Tiny Toon Adventures when right before school. Hampton? Was that the name of the pig? Someone else may school me. It's sometimes hard to remember. Indiana Jones cards. Now, this is not necessarily tied to a specific Indiana Jones movie, as opposed to Raiders of the Lost Ark. These two. Raiders, when it was released, my parents were afraid that it would cause nightmares. Which, let's face it, that closer to that final scene, it is nightmare-inducing. Dragon's Lair. This was an awesome game. I remember watching Dragon's Lair on Starcade, and playing it maybe once or twice, but of course wasting the 50 cents, because, I would die after like 3 scenes. But Flair produced the Dragon's Lair card series. This is one that I'm kind of curious about, maybe even finding a full collection of these, like loose. Video City, best video games. Kind of cool there. On the back it says Ring Pop, an advertisement for Ring Pop. Like I said, most of these are tops. WrestleMania 3. Now, you may think, Chris, I didn't think you were into sports. I'm not really, but WWF, back when I was younger, really, the Hulk Hogan days, it was fun. It kind of campy, and I'm not going to get into the whole debate of whether it was real or fake. Suffice it to say, these cards are real. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Grease is the word. Did not watch the musical until well after it was produced, and I enjoyed it. I actually kind of enjoy musicals. I really do. So there's a sticker in every pack of the Grease non-sport trading cards. Gremlins. This was, to my knowledge, the first movie that was rated PG-13. And I think I was, right on the cusp. I just remember, everyone, the adults were making a big stink about it. So, of course, all the kids had to see it. Three's Company had trading cards. They had trading cards for everything, or darn near everything. So I have Three's Company trading cards. Didn't really even enjoy the sitcom all that much. Batman with the Joker. And I remember seeing this movie in theaters, too. The Black Hole. Now, this movie was panned. I thought it was interesting. I didn't, like, love it. But, you kind of didn't have a lot of options back in the day. So when a sci-fi movie was playing, you watched it. Even if it was kaleidoscope trippy at the end. Rambo. There's another movie that, parents were afraid, it was going to scar the kids, and I think it did. I don't know if I got scarred from that one, but I did see the movie. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I've actually met the guy who voiced Roger Rabbit a few times over. Nice guy. Close Encounters, a movie that freaked me out at the end of the movie, but I've watched it. I've watched it over and over. It's a classic. Alf. Loved Alf. In fact, I may still have my Booyah baseball cards. I don't know if I collected all of them, but I remember getting a few of them and enjoying them. I enjoyed Alf as a show. I'd probably still be able to watch it. I'm sure I know you can online in some capacity, but I'd probably enjoy watching it if it was just like on the air. Trash Can Trolls, right there, and this was kind of it's Garbage Pail Kids, but with trolls. And this is a surprise that Topps did not reboot this with the Trolls movie, because I think this only ran for like one series. It says first Trash Collector series. It ran for one series that I know of. I don't think there was a second. And I ended up getting these when they were released. So I do have a full set of Trash Can Trolls because they were very GPK-ish. E.T. Everyone loved E.T. I don't plan on getting the reaction figure E.T. set. There was a limited edition, but honestly, the only figure I want in that set is E.T., not necessarily the human characters. Gremlins 2. Of course, if we had Gremlins 1, you had to have Gremlins 2. Did I have... Okay, it's coming. Jaws 2, although have I seen Jaws 2? I don't think I've seen any Jaws movies, like, completely. Like, partially. Inevitably, something pulls me away. I was supposed to, with those Sperry shoes, watch Jaws. It's just that Jedi sometimes wants to watch what you're watching, and, Jaws is not exactly a movie for toddlers. So, Jaws 2. I remember not getting Jaws 2 cards, but Jaws 3D cards. So, that I know of, she doesn't have any in inventory, but I'll be watching to make sure that, I've got that one, okay, I need that one, okay, I'm looking for that one. Little Shop of Horrors, a very enjoyable musical. I've seen it, the movie, of course, and also on stage. New hit movie. Good musical. I mean, musicals are awesome. I love a good musical, and there's so many good musicals out there. Growing Pains had trading cards. I'm telling you, man. Name one that you've not seen that I've not mentioned that I may have already had or not. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie photo card. So not as opposed to the cartoon show from back in the day. The movie trading cards. And we're getting down to the last two, including one of my favorite movies of all time, Tron. Never got the full set. Wouldn't be that expensive to get the full set, quite honestly. Who made this? Was it Walt Disney Productions, but who printed? Donruss. Another name. I don't know how many other Donruss I have in here. Apart from The Dark Crystal, as you very well know, one of my favorite movies of all time. So, a few favorite movies, a few shows that I didn't enjoy, but I watched. And that is my current, as of right now, non-sport trading card collection. That will likely grow as I find new ones, but I wanted to kind of make the definitive list. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them out and then get a picture of them, like, from overhead, so that as I'm going around and looking for stuff, I'm like, wait, do I have that one? And I have to check. Sometimes it's hard to remember. As your collection grows, with no checklists that I know of, you kind of have to manage these things on your own. So, what am I missing? If anything, please let me know if I did not mention it that I already had, but it wasn't in this video. And until next time, may the Force be with you.